Alrighty then, so getting ready to slap this bad boy on the engine. Have the flywheel to go with, but I have this adapter plate which goes in between the box and the engine, and yeah, it's not just bolt on. This little starter has been moved out of the way a bit, and it was clashing with the housing, the box housing, and had to do a bit of cutting. And now I'm gonna put this little bit on here to close it a bit, so you don't get a lot of too much crap in it. It doesn't have to be perfectly sealed, but yeah, it's looking good. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on with this, slap this on, and hopefully I'm gonna get this into the car, everything into the car real soon. So the gearbox is bolted on. Wasn't that much of a pain, to be honest. This adapter, had to make this hole, and of course it kind of messed up my lifting point here. So I'm gonna lift from here now. Should be strong enough. Big chunk of aluminium. A few bolts all around, not all of them, but yeah, should be enough. It's a quite heavy box, and it's just this crane setup. It's not ideal, but should manage to slide it in. Engine mounts are already in place, bolted on, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna crack on with this, see how it looks. Right, so it's in. Wasn't too bad. There's a good amount of space for the box. A big tunnel there. Apart from that, it's looking good. Still have good clearance at the back there. At the top, it even clears the bonnet pretty well. Which is not bad. Nice to see. Quite a bit of space left, so well, not bad, not too bad, not too bad. Alrighty, look at that. Bonnet's closed, bumpers somewhat in place, but yeah, it closes nicely. Still a bit of clearance left on the top of the engine, and yeah, it's looking pretty nicely so far. I got a steering rack in there as well, because my mounting point is somewhere just under the sump, so I had to lift the engine up, put a bolt in, and drop the engine back in. But pretty happy with the placement so far. Next I need to tackle that gearbox mount. So it looks inside, just a 3mm plate there with my nuts on the top. I'm gonna obviously get these to make them nice and flush. That should distribute a bit the load a bit better, because this is very thin and it's just gonna deform. Alright, so getting ready to fabricate this mount for the gearbox. Couldn't find any other suitable point, so I had to drill to the rails, both sides, for this cross member, beefy 3mm one. We'll have some small brackets here to hold these bushes. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, it's just a pain working under the car. But not as bad as the MX-5 does. Plenty of space around here. Should have some good space on this side for the exhaust. Those exhaust headers are a bit pointing in the wrong directions. I'm definitely gonna have to reroute them a bit. But yeah, making some good progress. It's all in place now, nicely welded. It's looking pretty decent, I would say. Happy with that. Good clearance. Should be nice and strong. Fuel lines and brake lines for the rear gonna be rerouted, so they usually go somewhere through there on the floor, but they're gonna go through the cabin just to be safer, so they don't get grabbed and torn. So they should work pretty nicely.